On March 3rd, 2017, Katy Perry shocked the world by hopping onto Instagram stories and sharing her new haircut. A blonde, Pixie cut. After she debuted this haircut, the world's jaws dropped faster than her album sales for witness. The album underperformed compared to her previous works, even though the album still hit #1 on the charts and released hits like Chain to the Rhythm, Bon Appetit, and Swish Swish.
What the?
I guess you could say that her flop era was low-key serving. Katy's hair change sparked a frenzy of discussion, revealing a Carrie Bradshaw "so I wondered" moment. When a woman in the limelight gets a pixie cut, why does it invariably come under scrutiny? The hate is coming from all sides, and the pixie cut community can hear them loud and clear. Because they don't have any hair covering their ear holes. As a man, I really am left wondering, why does society react so strongly to women getting a pixie cut? The patriarchy. Well, that's the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Starting off, what is a pixie cut? Well, look no further. Just imagine me with lashes, shadow, and a little lippy. My haircut is the #2 image in every Just Cuts around the world, right next to Zendaya's bowl cut. My hair is the prototypical pixie cut, short on the sides and the back, with a little bit more length on the top, and very short bangs. The name is derived from the mythological Pixie, reflecting the style's whimsical and playful nature. In the rules of hairology, a pixie cut is longer than a buzz cut but shorter than a bob, which is important because bobs don't get the same amount of hate as a pixie cut, unless it's a ass bob, but that's a completely different video. The pixie cut's rise to fame is like a Hollywood story with some major stars leading the way. Take Twiggy for example. The British model was the epitome of 1960s mod fashion with her boyish haircut, slender frame, and androgynous look. Twiggy's pixie cut, crafted by the legendary Leonard of Mayfair, became the poster child of the swinging London scene. Let's also not forget that time where Woody Allen thought he was going to get a gotcha moment with her and she threw it right back at him.
Who's your favorite philosopher?
I haven't got one, I don't know any. Who's yours?
Oh, I like them all.
Who?
All your basic philosophers.
Who?
Just all of them.
I don't know their names though, what are their names?
Then there was Mia Farrow, who basically set the world on fire when she debuted her pixie cut in the 1968 film Rosemary's Baby. Mia's delicate features and the simplicity of the pixie cut made for an iconic look that people couldn't stop talking about. Her haircut was done by Vidal Sassoon. If Sassoon consensually touched your hair, you were probably an icon. The pixie cut was not just a haircut. It was a statement. The 1960s were a time when women were pushing back against traditional roles and asserting their independence. Who needed long hair to be feminine when you could serve Victorian paper girl? Fashion magazines like Vogue and Harper's Bazaar were all over the pixie cut, featuring models and celebrities who rocked the look. Designers loved it too, sending models with pixie cuts down the runway and plastering them in ads. Actresses like Jean Seberg and Edie Sedgwick sported pixie cuts both on and off screen, making it the hairstyle that everybody wanted. However, the 1970s ushered in a new era of beauty icons who favored longer, more natural hairstyles. People like Farrah Fawcett and Cher became the new trendsetters. Their voluminous, flowing locks became the epitome of beauty. The disco era of the late 1970s and early 80s also saw the rise of big hair, curls, and elaborate styles that required length and volume. The preference for longer hair became synonymous with the glamorous, high-energy fashion of the time, pushing the pixie cut out of the spotlight. Beauty standards are constantly evolving. They're influenced by cultural, social, even economic factors. Interestingly, women tend to wear their hair longer when the economy is up, and shorter when it is down. According to the Japanese hair indicator, yes, this is a real thing, when Japan faced an economic slump in the 1990s, more women tended to have shorter hair, typically above the collarbone. This was once again seen during the 2008-2009 recession. This could be due to hair care being seen as luxury in some cases, especially when money is tight for most people, thus leading to shorter and more easily maintained hair during recessions. Conversely, a pixie cut is so short that it requires frequent maintenance to keep its style and shape. I have to get my hair cut done every morning. Longer hairstyles could be easily styled in different ways, from updos to braids to loose waves, providing a level of flexibility that the pixie cut does not. Moving into the 1990s, icons like the supermodels and stars like Jennifer Aniston with the Rachel haircut influenced public perception of what was fashionable and attractive. The pixie cut did not just fall out of favor in the eyes of style and fashion, it also became a symbol of entering a flop era. In the late 1990s, Kerry Russell, the star of the college set drama Felicity, chopped off her iconic curls, debuting a pixie cut in the second episode of the second season.
Guys are gonna hate it.
The reaction was immediate and intense. National hysteria ensued, fans revolted, ratings crashed, flop era entered.
I did not expect all the hysteria. Strangers did come up to me on the street and say things like, "You were so pretty before you cut your hair."
The haircut had such a pop culture impact that pulling a Felicity became a cautionary term for any major hair change on a TV show. Brie Vanderkamp's hair from season 1 to season 2, we lost. Pulling a Felicity becoming a term. Imagine if every single person that got lost in a giant mansion and couldn't find the exit for 2 days, we started calling it pulling an Elon Musk. J.J. Abrams, the creator of the show, said that people revolted against the look and the show. She's so gorgeous, we thought, who cares how long her hair is? The answer came back pretty quickly. Frankly, we thought of extensions and all sorts of things. When Felicity suffered a sophomore slump, one of the theories was that the haircut alienated the fanbase, and that theory was adopted by the network because their hair did not stay short for long. Pun not intended, but now intended. When Miley Cyrus got her haircut in 2012, the world did not respond well. Miley was trying to detach herself from her Hannah Montana Disney girl image. However, as one user said, when Miley Cyrus said the best of both worlds, no one thought she meant one day she would be a boy.
What?
Like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, when Katy Perry chopped off her hair during the album cycle for Witness, people hated it so much because she was no longer seen as this desirable commodity with long black hair. People today still attribute this pixie cut as the sole reason for Witness flopping. The negativity around her hair was so strong that not even a 4-day long live stream of her in a house helped, which I have done a video on. So what are the reasons behind this small disdain? Well, one of the theories is that it defies traditional gender norms. According to a Time article, it's no coincidence that short hairstyles like the bob came into fashion during the 20th century, in regions where women were beginning to push back against the idea that they needed to be taken care of. Historically, women have had longer hair than men, as seen in ancient Greek and Roman societies. In modern times, long hair is still linked with youth and femininity, while short hair can signal independence, ability to compete with male peers, and Karenology. We also need to talk about the Ellen effect.
Do I look like Ellen a little bit? Do we look a little bit similar? Like blue eyes, the hair, and then I saw your photo shortly after, and I was like, yeah, no, we totally do. Yeah.
There is a stereotype that lesbians have shorter hair, and the pixie cut is often associated with the stereotype. People like Ellen DeGeneres, Ruby Rose, and Jane Lynch are known for their short haircuts. Emma Watson, who had had her long wavy hair cut into a pixie cut in August 2010, said that her short hair made it more difficult for her to find acting roles, and even prompted journalists to ask whether she was coming out of the closet. This reveals a level of homophobia where short hair on women is unfairly linked to their sexual orientation, as if a pixie cut comes with a membership to the lesbian secret society. Which it doesn't, but I wish it did. They have great potlucks. There is also a theory that short hair is associated with health and wellness. In films, the pixie hairstyle is often portrayed negatively, usually when characters have been traumatized, imprisoned, or are undergoing cancer treatment. Professor Sten notes, in order to have long hair, you have to be healthy. You have to eat well, have no diseases, no infectious organisms, you have to have good rest and exercise. This perception unfairly ties long hair with health and vitality. There could also be a connotation with mental illness. In 2010, Britney Spears famously shaved her head, an act that led to widespread media frenzy and harsh judgment. This association contributes to the perception that cutting off one's hair is a sign of going crazy. In the club, no. Miley Cyrus faced similar backlash when she debuted her pixie cut. There is also the association of shorter hair with older women who might choose it for practicality and ease of maintenance. So, people perceive women with shorter hair as aging themselves up, and aging yourself up in the entertainment industry is equivalent to palliative care. Proving these theories, I saw this tweet about Carly Rae Jepsen just a few days ago, and they called her a Karen, non-binary, old, and of course, a link to Katy Perry's Witness. Another theory is that people do not like change, especially when it comes to the established image of bona fide celebrities. Miley Cyrus was known for her long brown hair, and Katy Perry was known for her long black hair. A drastic change to a pixie cut can be jarring. While Miley's pixie cut suited her, arguably Katy Perry's did not. It's interesting to question whether the careers of other pop stars like Ariana Grande would suffer if she opted to get a pixie cut, given how closely connected her images to her signature ponytail. If Taylor Swift got a pixie cut, who would buy the Tortured Poets Department the Black Dog voice memo variant? Finally, there is the question of whether the pixie cut suits a person's face. For some like Halle Berry and Rihanna, the pixie cut was seen as a flattering change. For others like Katy Perry, the reception was terrible. This subjective element adds another layer to the strong reactions that people have to this hairstyle. Whether a pixie cut suits someone's face is subjective. It's kind of like my YouTube. Some people love it, and some people like it and don't subscribe. Waiting. Since my last video, I was projected to hit 100,000 subscribers on August 14, 2025, but now I'm projected to hit it on August 4, 2025, 10 days sooner. Let's keep it up. In conclusion, society's reaction to women getting a pixie cut reveals deep-seated biases connected to gender norms, health and stability, and resistance to change. The pixie cut has become a battleground for broader cultural and social issues, reflecting how much weight we place on women's appearances and the boundaries that they are expected to conform to in exchange for being accepted. On the other hand, sometimes it's as basic as it just not suiting someone's face. Halle Berry, Rihanna, and Monet Exchange did not get any flack for their pixie cuts. Some people can rock the Fenty hair, some people can't. And to all of the people with pixie cuts watching this video, just know that you are awesome, and if anybody gives you any flack, you turn around and you tell them, sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of my short hair defying gravity, and also the wind rushing into my eardrums due to lack of insulation. Come again? Thank you so much for watching this video. A reminder that I have a Patreon where I am posting exclusive content. Right now I have videos up on the 2002, 2007, and 2013 VMA pre-shows. They were all absolute hot messes. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and heck, why not share with your friends? And I'll see you in the next one. See ya!